My name is Addison Holland. I am 17 years old, and I ended up at the Boys and Girls Club because of a situation at my mom's house. She was into drugs. Rumors has it she was a prostitute, so living in that kind of environment of being left alone for weeks at a time, I didn't really know what love was until I got to the Port Angeles Boys and Girls Club.
It's hard to explain what a Boys and Girls Club is in an elevator speech.
It's not just a place where kids go after school. Most of these kids run out of food, and the Boys and Girls Club can help with that. Boys and Girls Club can help with school supplies or clothing. They help not just your school life, but also home life.
Kids get to come in the clubhouse doors and be normal, no matter what's gone on at home, if they have one, or what's happened at school.
We offer all kinds of extracurricular activities to get out and explore the national park. On top of that, we have character and leadership development programs.
Computer lab, art room, games room, of course, education, and outside play. We offer a lot of mentorship and a lot of hope.
And my dad, he's a single parent, so I mean, it's hard for him.
When I first was told about Boys and Girls Club, I showed up unannounced so I could watch how it was ran and if my kid would be safe. And I was really impressed with the staff at that moment, and I've never been disappointed. It gives me an opportunity to have a full work day without worry about my child.
When their parents have to work, their parents are actually dropping them off places that they shouldn't be, and the parents know this, but they have no choice. They have to work to make a living. If they come up here to this place, they won't have to worry one bit. I have no worries when I go to work at all for her when she's here.
The kind of backgrounds that kids come from are all across the board. This club might be the most stable place for some kids in their lives.
At any given time, we have a handful of kids that are homeless. They're living in a car, they're living at a campground.
Their home might not be permanent, but the club remains, and it's still a place where they know that they can be safe, where we're going to listen to them, and where we're going to care about them.
So I'm currently in foster care because I come from an abusive background. It's just been a hard home life. So like when I came here, it was like all of that was just like gone from my brain, and I was just completely stress-free, and I gained a lot more friends from being here. It was, yeah.
If the Boys and Girls Club didn't exist, I would probably be on the streets doing drugs.
Why do we need a new Boys and Girls Club unit? First of all, they're tearing this one down. They're tearing us down because they're getting ready to build a new development in the Housing Authority. This is much needed for our community and a healthy thing to do.
So they have been quite generous to us in giving us a location on Lordson Boulevard to rebuild a club. We'll be able to rebuild 16,000 plus square feet and really be able to serve more kids that need us.
Second, we had to shut down membership.
We're busting at the seams. We have grown exponentially over the last several years, and accommodating kids in an art room that's the size of a bedroom just doesn't really work for the amount of kids we're seeing. We have 400 members of the club, so we're not allowed to take any more members because we simply can't accommodate more on an average day.
When we said you can't come to kids in our community, it is heartbreaking because of the need. We know there's need because we currently have over 100 children on our wait list and over 60 families. Our community supports the Boys and Girls Club. And if the community isn't supporting a Boys and Girls Club, there isn't a Boys and Girls Club. We write grants, we work with our other partners, we get in-kind donations, but mostly it's people like you and me reaching into their wallet and making sure that the kids are taken care of. Every penny counts, and it stays in this community. Every day when I'm having a bad day, if I think, wow, I just don't know if I can raise another dime, I walk out in the games room, and I'm ready to go. They depend on me. They depend on all of us.
The thought of a new club makes me very excited.
The thought of a new center does make me very excited.
A lot, and I mean a lot. Yeah.
Because we have more space to play, and
because then more kids could come.
It's gonna have a gym.
The club is such an amazing place, and so many people are trying to come in.
Is it gonna have basketballs there?
I think so.
we need more space.
To make like more friends.
We could fit more members.
So it would be a great experience for kids to have a bigger area to hang out and meet more friends.
My home, the place I've called my home for years, my family is growing where other kids can get the same opportunities as I did.